Welcome back to the Rockhounding podcast.
I'm glad to be back.
Today, we're going on a deep dive
Oh, nice.
into all the gear that can really make or break those rockhounding adventures.
It's true.
Whether you're seasoned
Yeah.
or just starting out, having the right tools can make all the difference in the world.
It can.
It's like trying to open up a geode with your bare hands
Oh, yeah.
versus having a chisel that can precisely reveal all those sparkling crystals inside.
It's totally different.
So
Yes.
let's get started with the basics.
Okay.
Every rockhound needs a trusty rock hammer,
Absolutely.
but it's not as simple as just grabbing the first one you see.
No.
There are different types,
Right.
each with its own purpose.
That's right.
Right.
Absolutely. A geologist's hammer, for example,
Okay.
is typically made of tempered steel, which means it can withstand repeated impacts without shattering.
Wow.
The pointed tip's perfect for breaking open rocks. While that flat end is ideal for chiseling away layers,
Oh, very cool.
you'll also want to consider the weight and balance of the hammer. A heavier hammer
Yeah,
delivers more force, of course,
of course.
but a lighter one might be more comfortable for, extended use.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
So it's really about finding that right balance.
Yes.
For your own needs and
Exactly.
the type of rockhounding that you'll be doing.
Exactly. And while we're at it,
Yes.
let's not forget about cold chisels.
Okay.
These are essential
Yeah,
for carefully extracting
right.
delicate specimens. You'll want a variety of sizes
Yep.
to match the task at hand.
That makes sense.
A smaller chisel with a pointed tip is great for fine work,
Okay.
while a larger chisel with a wider blade
Yeah.
is better for breaking through tougher rock.
Makes sense.
And here's a tip.
Okay.
The Mohs hardness scale can help you
Oh, yeah.
choose the right chisel.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to use a steel chisel on a mineral that's harder than steel,
Right.
as it could damage
Yeah.
both the chisel and the specimen.
That's a great point. Matching the hardness of your tools to the hardness of the rock.
Yes, exactly.
It's all about working with nature, not against it.
Precisely. And speaking of working with nature,
Yes.
let's talk about hand lenses.
Okay.
These are like pocket-sized windows
Cool.
into the microscopic world of minerals.
I know.
A 10 times or 20 times magnification can reveal tiny crystals,
Okay.
intricate patterns,
Yeah.
and even identify minerals based on their cleavage or fracture.
It's amazing how something so small can unlock so much hidden beauty and information.
It is.
Have you ever had a moment where a hand lens completely changed your perspective on a seemingly ordinary rock?
Absolutely. I once found a rock that looked rather dull to the naked eye,
Yeah.
but under the lens, it was a dazzling display of tiny quartz crystals,
Oh, wow.
each one perfectly formed.
That's incredible.
It was a reminder that there's so much more to see than what initially meets the eye.
For sure.
Sometimes the most extraordinary beauty
Yeah.
lies in the details.
I love that. Now let's dig a little deeper,
Okay.
both literally and figuratively.
Right.
We need to talk about the tools that help us unearth those hidden treasures.
Yes.
Shovels and trowels are essential for moving dirt and rock,
Absolutely.
especially when you're exploring areas with softer soil.
Yeah.
A good sturdy trowel with a pointed tip is ideal for careful excavation around those delicate specimens,
Right.
while a shovel's better for moving larger quantities of material.
Yes. And if you're really serious about uncovering those hidden gems,
Okay.
you'll want to invest in a set of sifting screens.
No.
These are especially helpful when you're working in areas with gravel or sand.
Right.
Nested screens with different mesh sizes allow you to separate your finds
Oh, cool.
from the surrounding debris,
Okay.
so you don't miss any small but precious specimens.
It's like panning for gold, but for rocks. You never know what treasures might be hiding beneath the surface.
That's the fun of it.
So once you've gathered your finds,
Yeah,
you'll need sturdy bags or buckets
absolutely.
to carry them.
You got it.
Canvas or nylon bags are great for rough terrain. They're durable,
Yeah,
less likely to tear.
for sure.
And remember to label your finds right away.
Oh, that's a good one.
A simple piece of tape with the location and date
Yeah,
can save you a lot of confusion later on.
so true.
You'd be surprised how quickly those memories can fade, especially after a long day of rockhounding.
Especially after a long day.
Now,
Yes.
before we get too carried away with the excitement of the hunt,
Right.
we need to talk about safety.
Of course.
Rockhounding can be a physically demanding hobby,
It can.
and safety should always be a top priority.
What's a top priority?
Safety glasses are non-negotiable.
Yeah,
They protect your eyes from flying rock fragments.
that's right.
which can be a real hazard
Huh.
when you're hammering or chiseling.
Right.
And gloves are essential for protecting your hands
Yeah.
from sharp edges, rough surfaces,
Absolutely.
even poisonous plants.
Yes.
And here's a tip I learned the hard way.
Okay.
Wear long pants and sturdy boots,
Yeah.
even on warm days.
Good one.
You'll be surprised how easily you can scrape your legs or ankles
Oh, yeah.
on rocks and brush.
It happens.
And always be mindful of your surroundings. Watch out for unstable terrain.
Right.
Be aware of potential wildlife encounters.
Yep.
And let someone know where you're going
Uh-huh.
and when you expect to be back.
It's always a good idea.
It's always better to be safe than sorry.
Absolutely.
And here's something you might not expect to find in a rockhound's toolkit.
Oh, what's that?
Superglue.
Superglue.
It's not just for fixing broken furniture.
Right.
It can actually be a lifesaver in the field.
Really?
Medical-grade superglue,
Okay.
also known as cyanoacrylate adhesive,
Mm-hmm.
is incredibly effective at closing minor cuts and abrasions. It forms a strong bond that can help stop bleeding
Okay.
and protect the wound from infection until you can get proper medical attention.
So it's like
It's like having a portable emergency room
right in your pocket.
in your pocket. But wait, there's more.
Okay, tell me.
Superglue can also be used
Yeah.
to repair broken specimens.
Oh, that's handy.
Imagine you're carefully extracting a beautiful piece of fluorite
Okay.
and it accidentally breaks.
Oh, no.
A dab of superglue can help reassemble the pieces,
Wow.
preserving your hard-earned find.
That's great.
I've even heard of rockhounds using superglue
Really?
to create intricate mineral sculptures.
That's pretty cool.
It's truly a versatile tool,
It is.
and its uses in rockhounding go far beyond what most people imagine.
Yeah, I bet.
It's a testament to the ingenuity and resourcefulness of rockhounds,
Absolutely.
who are always finding creative ways to use everyday items in the field.
That's right.
Speaking of resourcefulness,
Yeah.
let's move on to some specialized tools that can really elevate your rockhounding game.
Right.
One tool that I find incredibly helpful,
Mhm.
especially when dealing with larger rocks,
Okay.
is a pry bar.
Pry bar.
It gives you the leverage
Yeah.
to move heavy objects without straining your back or potentially damaging your finds.
That makes sense. And if you're fascinated by the hidden world of fluorescent minerals,
Oh, yes.
a UV light is a must-have.
Absolutely.
Some minerals have this amazing ability
Yeah.
to emit visible light
Wow.
when exposed to ultraviolet radiation.
It's like shining a magical beam that reveals a hidden world of colors and patterns.
It is?
There are different types of UV lights,
Right.
each with its own wavelength.
Yes.
A shortwave UV light
Mm-hmm.
is great for revealing the fluorescence of minerals like fluorite and calcite,
Mm-hmm.
while a long-wave UV light can bring out the fluorescence in minerals like willemite and scapolite.
That's right.
Wow, it's amazing how different wavelengths of UV light can reveal different fluorescent properties in minerals. It makes you wonder what other secrets are hidden within those seemingly ordinary rocks.
For sure. Have you ever had a moment where a UV light revealed something truly unexpected or breathtaking in a rock?
Oh, absolutely. I remember exploring a mine one evening with a shortwave UV light.
Cool.
It was like stepping into a fairyland.
Wow.
The walls were glowing with vibrant greens, blues, and even pinks.
Wow, that's incredible.
As the fluorescent minerals reacted to the UV light,
Yeah.
it was a truly mesmerizing experience.
That sounds incredible. Makes me want to grab a UV light and head out to explore right now.
It's a lot of fun.
But before we do that,
Yeah.
we need to make sure we have everything packed and ready to go.
Right.
What are some essential packing tips for rockhounds?
A durable backpack with multiple compartments is essential
Okay.
for keeping your tools organized
Right.
and easily accessible.
Makes sense.
And don't forget about protecting those delicate specimens.
Oh, yeah.
Wrapping them in newspaper or bubble wrap
Okay.
can prevent scratches and breaks during transport.
Mm.
And here's a tip I learned from a seasoned rockhound.
All right.
Pack a small spray bottle filled with water.
Oh, that's a good one.
A quick rinse can help reveal the true colors and patterns of your finds.
Yeah.
Especially if they've been coated in dirt or dust.
It really can.
Now, before we dig any deeper
Okay.
into rockhounding essentials,
All
I'm
right.
going to take a quick break.
That's good.
But we'll be back soon with more tips
Great.
and insights to help you rock your next rockhounding adventure.
Looking forward to it. So before we jump back into some of those tools,
Oh, yes.
I wanted to touch on something we briefly mentioned earlier.
Okay.
Field guides.
Oh, yes. Field guides are like a rockhound's best friend,
They are.
especially when you're just starting out.
Right.
They're packed with information about different types of rocks, minerals, even fossils,
Mm.
and they can really help you identify your finds.
It's like having a portable geology expert right in your backpack.
I like that.
A good field guide will typically have detailed descriptions of rocks and minerals, along with, photographs or illustrations.
For sure.
And many will even include information about the geological formations,
Oh, wow.
where you're most likely to find certain specimens.
So they're not just about identifying rocks.
Well,
They're about understanding the context,
yeah.
the history,
Right.
the story behind those rocks.
Exactly.
It's like adding another layer of depth to your rockhounding experience.
Precisely. And some field guides even go beyond the basics,
Oh, yeah.
offering tips on collecting, cleaning, displaying your finds.
That's awesome.
They can be really a valuable resource for rockhounds of all levels.
Now let's shift gears a bit and talk about something that can really add a wow factor to your rockhounding adventures.
Okay.
UV lights.
UV lights.
We mentioned them earlier.
Yes.
But I think it's worth diving a bit deeper into how they can reveal the hidden world of fluorescent minerals.
Absolutely. It's like having a superpower.
I like that.
The ability to see things that are invisible to the naked eye. Certain minerals have this amazing property where they absorb ultraviolet light
Okay.
and then re-emit it as visible light,
Oh, wow.
creating a glow that can be absolutely stunning.
It's like uncovering a secret code, a hidden language of the rocks.
That's a good way to put it.
And the best part is you don't need a fancy laboratory to see it.
No,
A portable UV light can reveal these hidden wonders right there in the field.
exactly. There are different types of UV lights available
Yep.
with varying wavelengths.
Right.
Shortwave UV lights are great for revealing the fluorescence in minerals like fluorite, calcite, and aragonite,
Okay.
while longwave UV lights can bring out the fluorescence in minerals like willemite, scapolite, and some types of opal.
It's amazing how different wavelengths of UV light can unlock different fluorescent properties in minerals.
It is.
It makes you wonder what other secrets are hidden within those seemingly ordinary rocks. Have you ever had any particularly memorable experiences using a UV light while rockhounding?
Oh, countless times. But one that stands out was when I was exploring a cave.
Known for its fluorescent minerals,
Wow.
I had my shortwave UV light,
Yeah.
and as I shone it around,
Yeah.
the walls came alive with a vibrant display of greens, blues,
Oh, wow.
and even pinks.
That's incredible.
It was like stepping into a magical world. I even discovered a small vein of fluorescent calcite
Oh, wow.
that I wouldn't have noticed. Otherwise, it was a truly amazing find.
Wow, that sounds incredible. It makes me want to grab a UV light and head out to explore some caves myself.
You should.
But before we get too carried away with the excitement of the hunt,
Right.
let's talk about something equally important.
Okay.
Preparation and packing for a rockhounding trip.
Packing for rockhounding adventure is like packing for any other outdoor excursion.
Yeah.
You need to be prepared for the elements,
Mm-hmm.
for unexpected challenges,
Right.
and of course for the thrill of the hunt.
Of course.
A durable backpack,
Right.
multiple compartments is essential
Yeah.
for organizing your tools and carrying your finds.
Right. And don't forget those essential safety items we talked about earlier.
Oh, yeah?
Like safety glasses, gloves, and a first aid kit.
And speaking of packing, I always make sure to bring plenty of water and snacks.
Oh, that's a good one.
Rockhounding can be surprisingly demanding,
It can.
both physically and mentally.
It is.
You're often hiking, digging, hammering, and carrying heavy rocks.
Oh.
So staying hydrated and energized is crucial.
That's an excellent point.
Right.
It's easy to get so caught up in
Yeah.
the excitement of searching for rocks
Yeah.
that you forget to take care of yourself.
For sure.
But trust me, a well-fed and hydrated rockhound
Yeah.
is a much happier and more successful rockhound.
Absolutely. And here's another packing tip that I've found incredibly helpful.
Okay.
Bring a small spray bottle
Yeah,
filled with water.
that's a good idea.
It's amazing how a quick rinse can reveal the true colors and patterns of your finds,
It is.
especially if they've been coated in dirt or dust.
Hmm.
Sometimes a seemingly dull rock
Yeah.
can transform into a vibrant, colorful masterpiece
Just add water.
with just a bit of water. That's a great tip.
And speaking of masterpieces,
Yeah.
I always encourage rockhounds to bring a notebook and pen
Okay.
to document their finds,
Yeah.
jotting down notes about the location date, and any interesting features you observe
Yeah.
can help you learn more about your discoveries and create a lasting record of your rockhounding adventures.
For sure.
It's like creating your own personal field guide,
I love that idea.
filled with your own observations and experiences.
It's a way to transform a simple collection of rocks
Yes.
into a treasure trove of memories and knowledge.
Exactly. And as we've been discussing, knowledge is a key part of rockhounding.
Yeah.
It's not just about collecting pretty rocks.
Right.
It's about understanding their formation,
Yeah.
their history, and their place in the grand scheme of things.
It's about connecting with the earth on a deeper level, appreciating its beauty and its scientific wonders.
And that brings us to another important aspect of rockhounding.
Okay.
Ethics and responsible collecting.
Oh, yes.
As rockhounds.
Yeah.
We have a responsibility to tread lightly and minimize our impact on the natural world.
Absolutely. We are guests in these natural spaces.
We are.
And it's our responsibility to ensure that they remain beautiful and accessible
Yes.
for generations to come.
That means following Rock Chang, leave no trace principles.
Oh, okay.
Staying on designated trails whenever possible.
Right.
Avoiding disturbing sensitive ecosystems. And always filling in any holes you create.
Yeah.
We want to leave a legacy of responsible rockhounding,
Yes.
not a trail of destruction.
Well said. And when it comes to collecting,
Yes.
it's always important to be mindful of local regulations.
Absolutely.
And to obtain any necessary permits.
You got it.
Some areas may have restrictions on the type or amount of material you can collect, and it's our responsibility to respect those guidelines.
And remember, sometimes the best find is the one you leave behind.
Oh, that's a good point.
If you come across a particularly rare or delicate specimen,
Okay.
consider taking a photograph instead of collecting it.
Yeah.
That way you can preserve its beauty
Yeah.
for others to enjoy
For sure.
and help protect those fragile ecosystems.
That's a great point. It's about appreciating the beauty and wonder of nature
Yes.
without necessarily needing to possess it.
Exactly.
And speaking of appreciating beauty,
Okay.
let's talk about something that can really enhance the visual appeal of your rock collection.
Yeah.
Cleaning and displaying your finds.
Cleaning your rocks and minerals can
Yeah.
make a world of difference.
You can.
A simple scrub with water and a soft brush
Okay.
can remove dirt and debris, revealing the true colors and patterns
Right.
hidden beneath the surface.
I've even heard of people using ultrasonic cleaners
Oh, wow.
to gently remove dirt and grime from delicate specimens. It's amazing how much a little cleaning can transform a seemingly ordinary rock into a sparkling gem.
Absolutely. And once you've cleaned your finds,
Yeah.
it's time to showcase them.
I like it.
There are countless ways to display your rock collection,
For sure.
from simple shelves to elaborate shadow boxes.
I love using display cases with built-in lighting to really highlight the beauty of my specimens.
Oh, that's nice.
And don't forget about labels.
Oh, yes. Good one.
Clearly labeling your rocks with their names, locations,
Yeah.
and any interesting facts you've learned about them
Right.
can add a layer of educational value to your collection.
It's like creating your own personal museum.
Yes.
A testament to your rockhounding adventures and your growing knowledge of the Earth's treasures.
Speaking of treasures, we've
Uh-huh.
covered a lot of ground in this segment.
We have.
From field guides and UV lights
Mm-hmm.
to packing tips, responsible collecting, and even cleaning and displaying your finds.
That's right.
But our deep dive into rockhounding essentials
Yeah.
isn't over yet. In our next segment,
Okay.
we'll wrap things up
All right.
with some final thoughts and inspiration
Sounds good.
to get you out there exploring the rocky wonders that await.
I'm looking forward to it.
Welcome back to the Rockhounding Podcast.
We're back.
We've journeyed through a treasure trove of rockhounding essentials,
We have.
from the must-have tools to tips for responsible collecting, and even creative ways to display your finds.
It's been fun.
It has.
Now, as we wrap up our deep dive,
Yeah.
I want to shift our focus from
Huh?
the tangible tools
Mm.
to those intangible aspects of rockhounding
Right.
that make this hobby so captivating and rewarding.
I love that. It's not just about the rocks themselves.
Right.
It's about the experience, the knowledge, and the connection to nature.
Precisely. Rockhounding is a journey of discovery, both outward and inward.
I like that.
It's about exploring new landscapes, uncovering hidden treasures,
Yeah.
and expanding your understanding of the Earth's geological wonders.
It's about those moments of awe. When you stumble upon a stunning specimen, a piece of Earth's history that's been hidden for millennia, just waiting for you to discover it. Do you remember your first significant find?
Oh, absolutely.
The one that truly sparked your passion for rockhounding?
I was about 10 years old,
Okay.
exploring a creek bed near my grandparents' house.
Wow.
I spotted a glint of color in the sunlight and dug out what turned out to be a beautiful piece of amethyst.
Oh, wow.
I was mesmerized by its purple hues
Yeah.
and the way the light played through its crystals. It was like holding a piece of magic in my hand.
I can almost picture it. That sense of wonder, the thrill of discovery, it's something that stays with you.
It does.
And it's something that keeps rockhounds coming back for more eager to unearth the next hidden treasure.
And beyond the thrill of the hunt.
Yes.
Rockhounding offers a profound connection to nature.
Absolutely.
It's about getting outdoors,
Mhm.
breathing fresh air, feeling the sun on your skin, and immersing yourself in the beauty of the natural world.
It's about slowing down, being present in the moment, and appreciating the intricate details of the Earth's creations. It's a form of mindfulness, a way to escape the hustle and bustle of daily life and reconnect with something larger than ourselves.
And it's a hobby that can be enjoyed by people of all ages and backgrounds.
It can.
Whether you're a seasoned geologist
Yeah.
or a curious beginner, there's always something new to discover, something that can spark your imagination and ignite your passion for the earth.
It's a hobby that can be enjoyed solo, providing a sense of peace and solitude amidst nature's grandeur. Or it can be a shared experience, creating lasting memories with family and friends. I have so many fond memories of rockhounding trips with my dad when I was a kid. We'd spend hours exploring creek beds, sharing stories, and marveling at our finds.
It's a wonderful way to create bonds and foster a love of nature in younger generations, and it's a reminder that the simplest things in life can bring the most joy and fulfillment. You don't need fancy equipment or expensive gadgets to experience the wonder of rockhounding. Just a curious mind, a sense of adventure, and a willingness to get your hands a little dirty.
Absolutely. And speaking of getting your hands dirty,
Yes.
let's not forget the importance of responsible collecting.
Oh, right.
As rockhounds,
Yeah.
we have a responsibility to tread lightly on the earth, to minimize our impact, and to ensure that these natural wonders are preserved for future generations.
We've touched on this throughout our deep dive,
We have.
but it's worth reiterating.
For sure.
Leave no trace principles are essential for
Agreed.
ethical rockhounding.
Yeah.
Respect private property, obtain any necessary permits, stay on designated trails whenever possible,
Yeah.
and avoid disturbing sensitive ecosystems.
And remember, sometimes the best find is the one you leave behind.
That's
If you encounter a particularly rare or delicate specimen,
yeah,
consider taking a photograph instead of collecting it.
good idea.
That way you can preserve its beauty for others to enjoy and help protect these fragile ecosystems.
It's about finding a balance between our desire to collect and our responsibility to preserve. And it's about recognizing that the true value of rockhounding lies not in the size or rarity of our collections, but in the knowledge we gain, the experiences we share, and the connection we forge with the natural world.
Beautifully said. So, as we wrap up this episode,
Yeah.
what final words of wisdom would you offer to our listeners, those who are just starting their rockhounding journey, or those who are looking to deepen their connection with this amazing hobby?
Embrace curiosity.
I love that. Curiosity is the fuel that drives our passion for rockhounding. It's what keeps us exploring, learning, and discovering new wonders.
And don't be afraid to reach out to other rockhounds. Join a local club, attend a gem and mineral show, or connect with fellow enthusiasts online.
Yeah, the rockhounding community is incredibly welcoming and supportive. You'll find people eager to share their knowledge, their stories, and their passion for this amazing hobby.
And most importantly, have fun. Rockhounding is a journey of joy, discovery, and wonder. Embrace the adventure, savor the moments, and let your passion for the earth guide your path.
Thank you for joining us on this rockhounding adventure. We hope you've gained some valuable insights, sparked your curiosity, and perhaps even discovered a newfound appreciation for the beauty and wonder of the Earth's rocky treasures.
And remember, the best rockhounding tool you have is your own sense of wonder. Keep exploring, keep learning, and keep sharing your passion for the earth.
Thank you for listening to the Rockhounding Podcast.